Hey there, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to continue with this lesson that we've already started. And to do this one, you need to have two flashcards, inverse operation and distribute. So let's start with inverse operation. And I'll take out, you just turn yours over, but I have to erase my word. So the inverse operation definition is the opposite of a mathematical process. The opposite is the inverse. And distribute, we've already talked about distribution in a previous video, but we need to add this term. Distribute means to multiply a term outside parentheses by each term inside the parentheses. So there are two flashcards that go with this lesson. And you don't glue those down. You just add those to your flashcard stack. Remember to be studying those every day. That's very important. Okay, I want to give you a list of inverse operations. And I'm going to give you some examples to go along with these. So the first set of inverse operations is add and subtract. Add and subtract are inverse operations. And here's the reason why. 2 plus 5 equals 7. Or 5 plus 2 equals 7. So you can add those either way. You can subtract 7 minus 5 to get 2, or 7 minus 2 to get 5. So this is building up, and its inverse is breaking down. Building up and breaking down are inverses. Multiply and divide are inverses. So let's see if we can figure out why that is. Let's use 2 times 5 to get 10. Or because of the commutative property, 5 times 2 is also 10. That's building up. 10 divided by 5 is 2, or 10 divided by 2 is 5. So you build up with multiplication, and you break down with division. Okay. Here is another example. A square and a square root. So let's consider 5 to the second power. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. That's the building up. The square root of 25 is 5. That's the breaking down. And I am going to do a tutorial in just a minute on the next video about the calculator, how to do these on the calculator. Let me do another one of those. Let's do 7 to the second power. That means 7 times 7, which is 49. The square root of 49 is 7. Those are inverse operations, inverse processes. Okay, let's look at another inverse process. Let's do a cube and a cube root. And a cube is something to the third power. So let's do 3 to the third power. Actually, let me make that a 4 because I don't want to get you confused with 4 to the third power. So that's 4 times 4 times 4. That's 4 cubed. So I'm getting ready to build up here. 4 fours are 16, and 16 times 4 is 64. So that's building up. Breaking down would be the cube root of 64 is 4. And here's another one. This is breaking down. Again, I'm going to show you the calculator steps in the next video segment. Let's do 5 to the third power. So that is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 fives are 25. Times another 5 is 125. So 5 cubed is 125. Therefore, the cube root of 125 is 5. Okay. Factoring and distribution are inverse operation. So here is factoring. And distribution. And we've looked at these in a previous video, but let me give you an example. Let's actually distribution is the building up, so let me do that first. Let's do 6a parentheses 3a plus 5. So I'm going to distribute the 6a times the 3a. That's 18a. And then 6a times 5. That's going to be 30a. So we have built up to a binomial. That is distribution. To factor this binomial, ask yourself, what do they have in common? Well, they're both divisible by 6, and they both have an A. Okay, and I've messed up here. Look at this. 6A times 3A is 18A squared. You've got 2 A's in there, so it's a square. Alright, so I'm going to divide 18A squared by 6A plus 30A divided by 6A. So 6 into 18, that goes 3 times, and there's an A left over. And then 6 into 30 goes 5 times. The A's will actually cancel each other. And then don't forget, you have to bring that common factor down here. And look at what you have. 6A plus times 3A plus 5, that's what we started with back up there in the distribution. So factoring and distribution are inverse operations. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to have to stop this video. I will show you in the next clip how to do some of these operations on the calculator. So I will see you soon. Bye-bye.